My name is Deborah Nelson, and on behalf of the New Westminster Public Library, I'd like to welcome you tonight to our evening celebrating National Poetry Month, which is April every year, and we're pleased to be able to have another evening of poetry reading. Before we get started, there's a few housekeeping things that I'd like to go over. First off, the library does close at 9 o'clock, and so if you're hanging around in the auditorium afterwards, chatting, just beware of the clock, so that we're out by 9. And if we happen to be in here still at 10 to 9, all the lights go out, except for the emergency light in the alcove. And that's our 10-minute warning that we're just about to close. And after 30 seconds, all the lights come back on again, so you're not left in the dark. It's okay. Okay, so I'd like to mention some of the some of the programs that are coming up in the next month. First off, we have our monthly travel slideshows. This month, we're going to the Oregon Coast and Northern California with Eunice Hodge. So that's tomorrow evening at 7:30. And then in May, we're going to go to Italy, in specific to Vienna and Sicily with Rick Carswell. And the slideshows are organized since 1972 by the University Women's Club. So we're happy to partner with them. We also have a partnership arrangement with the Royal City Literary Arts Society, and they put on monthly workshops that have to do with writing. And this month we're going to be learning about how to bypass writer's block. And that's on the 21st of April at 6:30, and we ask that you register for that. I'd like to mention also that it's the library's 150th anniversary this year. Yes. The New Westminster Public Library is the oldest public library in the province of British Columbia. There were private libraries before that, but we're the oldest public one. So watch for programming and events this year celebrating. And I know of one for sure. Our actual anniversary is August the 15th, which happens to fall on a Saturday this year. And there will be an event that day. I can't tell you exactly what's happening because they're still planning it. But at some point during that day, we will be celebrating, and believe me, it will include cake. So come. Yes. Now, another thing that the library partners with every year is LitFest New West. And this is a wonderful opportunity for writers and readers, and anybody who likes anything to do with the written word, to come and learn more, to hear people read their work, and there's also a music involved too. We start off on the Friday evening with the launch here at the library, so that's April 24th. And this year we have Roxanne Davies and Michelle Carter, who helped Olga Kotelko write her book called Olga, The OK Way to a Healthy, Happy Life. If you don't know of Olga, she was a nonagenarian who was a track and field star. She won multiple medals and broke multiple records in her competition. And she started when she was 72. Wow. And she just passed away last year at 95. Wow. And she was still competing. So the theme of LitFest this year is inspiration, and Olga is a good way to start off the festival because she was very inspiring. So that's, and it's also going to be kind of a wine and cheese. The first time we're going to have wine at the library. So maybe you want to come for that. Anyway, the Saturday then is at Douglas College on the 25th. There will be lots of workshops during the day on how to write. We have a reader's component during the day too, so there are authors that you can come and listen to. There's a marketplace so you can meet authors and buy their books. And then in the evening there's the literary showcase, which we're calling this year Written in the Stars. And we have people like Mike McCardle, J.J. Lee, and Bob Robertson and Linda Cullen of Double Exposure fame are going to be hosting it. So, and it's interspersed with music. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And then before that, at 5, that's at 7:30. At 5:30, there will be poetry reading as well, from 5:30 to 6:30. So you could spend the whole day at Douglas College, which would be wonderful. If you want to register for any of the workshops, contact the Arts Council on their website or give them a phone call. If you want to come to the Friday evening, please let us know in the library so we can get you registered for that.
If the person's not registered, will they still be able to get in?
We have a maximum capacity here of 100. So if, what's happened in the past, if I get more than 100 registered, I take 110 and expect a no-show rate. And if I fill that list up and still more people are phoning, then we'll take names at the door. And then sometimes it happens that you can still sneak in, but you can't count on it. Yeah, fire marshal might be in one of the audience, a member of the audience, and then we'll be in trouble. Yeah. I'd like to mention that our sponsors this evening are the League of Canadian Poets and Canada Council. And as you see, we have the works available for sale. I'm going to introduce our first person, Candace, and then I will, afterwards I will introduce George Featherman. And then we will have a break, and then we'll have an open mic. So if anybody is still interested in participating in the open mic, we have a sign-up sheet at the back, and you can add your name to that at the break. Okay. So